Thank you, Dean Anon. Good afternoon, graduates, parents, family, friends, Smith School faculty and administrators, and most of all, Mom and Dad. It is truly an honor to be selected to speak on behalf of the 2011 graduating class of the Robert H. Smith School of Business. I'm sure a lot of you remember your first experience with College Park. My memory certainly wasn't the greatest. Barreling off the beltway onto Route 1, I look over at a sign in the median, which I'm sure almost all of you have read. College Park, a livable community. A livable community. Out of all the slogans a person could come up with, they chose a livable community. According to Webster's Thesaurus, synonyms of livable include suitable, tolerable, and acceptable. Doesn't paint the rosiest picture, right? Luckily, as I hope you have all learned over the past 4 years, besides the outrageous rent, almost weekly crime reports of robberies in the area, and of course the closing of Turtle the day after I actually turned 21, College Park and the Smith School have been far more than just livable. We entered our livable community during a very precarious time. The stock market was at a record high, and students thought that it would be easier than ever to get their ideal job after graduation. Over the next year and a half, the markets began to sour, spending was cut, but somehow, to our great fortune, Van Munching was able to add a new wing, and another. And just this past semester, another new wing. Unemployment rose, and graduates were unable to find their dream jobs if they could find a job at all. Mistakes were made, and we should be fortunate that we were able to learn from these, and hopefully not let history repeat itself in the future. Parents, you should be fortunate that we didn't have to look for jobs during this time, because that basement couch would seem very livable if we had no source of income to move out on our own after graduation. Although I know most of you are moving on to great careers, I'm sure some of you right now are wondering, what could I have done differently over my 4 years to get that dream job? Did I answer that interview question wrong? Did I not network enough? It doesn't matter if you know the answers to these questions or not. After you walk across the stage, as an alumni, your focus now needs to be, what can I do to ensure that future graduates do not end up in the same situation that I was in? Look around at the people sitting next to you, in front of you, behind you. Each one of them is a connection, a shared set of experiences, a classmate, and most of all, a fellow Terp for life. I urge you to come back to the Smith School and help give back to the school that got you to where you are today. Warren Buffett a few weeks ago was quoted saying, we can afford to lose money, even a lot of money, but we can't afford to lose reputation, even a shred of reputation. The Smith School's foundation is built upon its reputation, a reputation I know can and will continue to improve each and every year. But without the help and support of reaching graduates like yourselves, little progress can be made. No school is perfect, the Smith School included. If you've noticed anything over at your tenure at Maryland that you think should be changed, don't just sit around, take action. I know the administrators would love to see a check written every year to the school, but there are far more things that you can contribute than simply a monetary donation. Come back and urge your company to recruit at Maryland, join a mentorship program, or simply make yourself available to students a few hours a month. The current students at Smith are only as strong as the alumni base that supports them. I know most of you will forget this speech soon after this graduation, but the sense of pride that you have for the Smith School, Maryland, and being a Terp is something that I hope you will never forget. Al Gore, in his address to Johns Hopkins University in 2005, said it best by stating, "My bet is that for 30 years from now, you won't have any idea what was said here, but you will remember the parties tonight. You will remember your families being here, and you will remember all the hard work that got you to this point, and you will remember how you felt. And I hope you feel great, because this is a remarkable achievement that we are honoring here today. Congratulations, class of 2011, and best of luck in your future endeavors. I hope that wherever you end up around the world, you'll make it as livable as possible. Thank you, and go Terps."